Dear friends, I'm back with another machine on the Tryhackme, which is a daily Bugle. I've already spawned the machine earlier, and this is the IP address of the machine. As usual, I'd like to use the local kernel Linux, which is running inside the VMware, to do this preparation. However, before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, now we can switch into the kernel Linux VM. As you can see, I've already done the mmap scanning with the options. Maybe I can zoom in the terminal so you can see what's going on. I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and output the result into this file. The IP address has been changed. From the mmap scanning, we can know that there are two open ports on the target. The first one, the three open ports in total. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service and also the version information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. The next one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is Apache 2. And also, the script scan tells us the target has robots file. There are several entries in this file. Later, we can check it manually by browser. And the last one is 3306, which is running my circle service. And so what we are going to do next? We need to do some enumeration. Firstly, I'd like to enumerate the MySQL service. As I mentioned in the other videos, if you can remember, if the target has public access to the MySQL, I think this MySQL service should become the first choice to enumerate to see whether there is weak credential vulnerability. To do that, we just run MySQL and followed by the IP address of the target. We can copy the IP address of the target and use the option U to specify the username, and P means password. We can input password like root. However, cannot connect to local MySQL server through this one. So it means that this target doesn't have such a vulnerability. Just I mentioned. All right. So now what we are going to do next? We need to do the enumeration with web application. Now let's open up our browser and put the IP address of the target into the address bar. As you can see, it's loading up. We got some. I think there is one post. The Spider-Man robs bank. So I think so far we can answer the first question. Access the web server who robbed the bank. Of course, should be Spider-Man. Next, we need to obtain user and root flag. And we need to identify the version of Joomla. And we can give the hint. All right. So now we can go back to the kernel Linux. Next, we can check the source code of this page, which doesn't reveal anything interesting. We can scroll down to the bottom, and then we can check whether this site has a robots file. It does have. And here, very important, and a lot of information about the web application can be displayed. For example, we can know the target is running Joomla, And the Joomla must be administrator. All right, and here there's some entries. So we need to check them one by one, okay? So the first one, administrator, we can copy. Administrator. Yeah, we are prompted by the user login portal, and we can check whether we can use admin with admin as a password to log in. Yeah, not successful. And also we can check the source code. As instructed by the room, we need to find out or identify the version of Joomla. There will be different exploits for different versions of Joomla. So to identify or identifying the version of Joomla is very important step. Yeah, nothing there. Next, also we can try to use the login bypass technique. Login, but failed as well. Next, we can use Ligato to do some automatic immersion. Ligato can reveal a lot of information about, like, for example, the version information, the header information, allowed HTTP methods. This case, we cannot get anything interesting or important. Now we go back to, next we can use the GoBuster to do the directory immersion, right? And followed by the word list, we can use the GoBuster word list and extension option. Let's press enter. Now we need to go back to the browser because we need to check next entry in the robots. For example, like Bing. However, nothing returned. And you can check them one by one. To save time, I will not do that. And also the installation, maybe we can check on that. Yeah, not found. Next, we can check libraries and also the language. But nothing returned. So now go back to this one. Go back to the GoBuster directory immersion. Yeah, to save time, I will not wait for this to be completed. And I like to, so I think, so far we didn't successfully identify the version of the Joomla. Maybe we can use Google to make some research. For example, Google and how to know version of Joomla. Yeah, this website tells us how to quickly know the version of any Joomla website. Yeah, different version of the Joomla. You can check different directories and files. Of course, you can check one by one. However, I'd like to go to this one because this is the right one or what we are looking for, right? As you can see, from this XML file, we can get the version of the Joomla 3.7. So next we can use the Google to make some search to see whether there is any vulnerability specific to this version. And now we can, maybe I can close down. And now Joomla. Also, yeah, as you can see from the loom, sorry about this one. Yeah, instead of using SQL map, why not use a Python script? So this is another hint given by the author. And this one is what we are looking for. Of course, I have already opened up this GitHub repository and clone this exploit to our Kali Linux. As you can see, we can go back to our Kali Linux, yeah, the exploit Joomla, and we can copy this Python script to the upper directory. And then we can run this script Joomla, and we need to specify the URL. All right, Python 3. The URL is the IP address of the target. Press enter. I think this Python script is utilizing the SQL injection vulnerability. As you can see, we found a user, and this user role is the role of this user is super user or administrator, and this username we can copy and we can note it down to our notebook, and then this should be encrypted password or hashed password. We can copy. So next we need to crack this password. And from the first part, we can tell the type of the hash. So how to know? We can go to this website, the Hashcat examples. As you can see, yeah, this should be the bcrypt. So we need, of course, for me, I have already said very many times, I always prefer to use the John the Ripper rather than the Hashcat, because this one is more convenient to configure. So we can use the John the Ripper, and we need to know the formats bcrypt in the John the Ripper. You know, different utilities will have different name for specific hash type, bcrypt. So I think this one is what we are looking for, right? So next we can use the we can echo and echo this hashed password into file hash, and then we can use the John the Ripper word list, and we will use the log queue as our word list and hash, and we need to specify the format which should be bcrypt. Let's press enter. As you can see, because I've already done that earlier, so the John the Ripper will not go through the cracking again. So how to display? We can use John format bcrypt show hash. As you can see, we got the password for this user. We can copy and note it down onto our notebook. So then we can use the compilations of this username and password to log in to the portal, the administrator's portal, and the directory is administrator. And the username, we just use copy and paste away, because this way will not have error. Login, don't save. As you can see, I think I've already done similar machine on the Van Hub, which also relate to the Joomla. If the target runs the Joomla, and then if we have already got the administrator's credentials to which allow us to log into the portal, so what will be the next step? For us, the next step for us is to get the reverse shell, right? Or get initial for the hold. So how to do? We can, after we log in to the portal, and then we need to navigate to the templates and select any of the templates. For example, busy3. Oh, sorry, not this one. The templates. And select this one. And we go to the index file. And we need to remove this original PHP code. And this code should be replaced by our PHP reverse shell code. And I've already prepared this. Oh, sorry, not this one. Cat. Yeah, I think I can copy from my toolsets collection to the current directory. And then we need to modify the IP address of the attacking machine. And the IP address should be IP address of the Kali Linux. Paste in here. All right. As always, I'd like to change this port number to my favorite port number, 555, which is 555. Then we can write. Yeah, I need to make sure no space. And write and quit. And then we can get out this PHP reverse shell code. And entire code should be copied. And then go back the browser and paste in here. Let's save. And then we need to set up the listener. First on the Kali Linux, and then we can template review. As you can see, we got the shell from the target, and we can make it better. Python pty spawn bin bash. The ID, which is Apache, and the next we need to do some enumeration, right? We can navigate to the home directory and then go to, there is just only one normal user, Jameson, permission denied, which is fine. So next also we can check the version of the kernel. Not so much new. And also we can use the uname. So possibly there will be some local privilege exploits. However, next I'd like to upload the NumPy shell script to the target. We can navigate to the working directory and we can set up the web server locally. And then we can, I've already prepared this NumPy shell script earlier. And then we can use wget and copy the IP address of the Kali Linux. Paste in here. NumPy. It's uploaded without any problem. And next we need to make it executable. And then we can run this shell script. NumPy shell script is so useful. We must grasp this technique if the target is Linux machine, because it will go through all possible vectors to elevate our privilege. For example, like username information, process information, cron job information, SUID binary information, many different types of information can be enumerated out by this shell script. Okay, it's done. And now we can scroll up to see whether we can find some, we can searching the npr shell script, searching password in the config PHP file. So we can got, this should be the password. I think in many CTF-like machines, there is one vulnerability, the password reuse. So next we can try to reuse this password or this password to log in or to another user, right? We can switch to the gem sum. And we need to provide the password. Maybe we can try this one first. Authentication failure. So next we can try to use another password. This one, very complicated password. As you can see, we successfully logged in as the user Jameson. So I think now we can retrieve the user flag without any problem, right? So far we have already completed the first major step. And what we are going to do next is to elevate a privileged root user. And we need to do some checks. The first one, we'd like check is sudo, right? As you can see, we can run this command to jump to elevate our privilege. However, the problem will come up how to do exactly. This is where the GTF Audience website comes into play. As you can see over here, this one. We can follow the steps. We need to generate the shell script. For example, we can write our current username to the sudoers file, and without supplying the password of the root user, And then we need to use the fpm utility to generate the RPM file, and then we need to upload this file onto the Locket. All right. So before we do that, we need to install the fpm utility and RPM utility. However, install this utility. Both utilities are very easy. We the manager to install. This will be very easy. So now we can, first of all, we need to generate because next I'd like to want this current user to be the member of the sudo group. So to do that, we need to write this username to the sudoers file. Okay, I've already opened up this website. This one. Sorry. This one. We can, of course, we need to make some modification. The username. And we just copy this line and go back to, this one. So here, next we can copy the username. And paste in here. We need to write this one, or append to the etc sudoers file, right? And we need to copy this line and create. For example, I can open on another tab. I can vim JSON shell script and paste in here. Sudoers. I can cut out this file to make sure I have already configured properly. Yeah, this command will write this line or append this line to this file, sudoer's file. Next, we need to upload this shell script to the target. Yeah, we can navigate to temp directory, because here we can do almost everything. We can wget. No, we need, first of all, we need to use this command, ppm install. Yeah, it's done. As you can see, the RPM file has been created successfully. So what we can do next is to upload this file onto the target. wget and followed by the IP address of the Kali Linux. And the file name we can copy. Yeah, it's done. So big. Next, we can run this command. Sudo, we can copy. We just follow the instruction given by this website, GTF OBIMS. And we can, then we can run this package. Yeah, as you can see, this package has been successfully installed. It means that this shell script has been, this shell script JSON, this shell script has been executed. So then we can switch our shell to the root. As you can see, we have already become the root user. Then we can navigate to root directory. And then we can cut out the root flag without any problem. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.